Alright, we're going to be delving into hell with our Amazon today. What's up, John? And yeah, I wanted to talk about it a bit before we get right into it. A few things to note. First being that we respect. So not a big change here. Still maxed out Lightning Fury, still maxed out Charge Strike, but no points in any of the supplementary things to kind of boost this, because our big change is putting 20 points into Valkyrie. Now I think, if I'm not mistaken, Valkyrie's actually at 17 or something. You get a real big boost to the equipment that she summoned with, so 20 is maybe a bit overkill, but I figure, especially against bosses and stuff, just having that extra tankiness is pretty nice. Still a number of points into Pierce. It's got diminishing returns as you keep pumping points into it, and on top of that, at some point you'd like to get a Razor Tail. It's a unique belt that's gonna add another, I think, 30 something Pierce, and then you'll get extra skill points and stuff like that. So usually you don't actually need a full 7 in there, but because we're gonna start our hell run, figured it was worth it. And then just a few points into evade, so we hopefully don't die. Stat wise, with the respec, really not that much different. We got 60 base strength and 47 dex just for our equipment, with everything else pumped into vitality. And then equipment, I'm not exactly sure what's different. So we didn't get lucky, didn't get a Titan's Revenge or something from all of our farming. It's kind of the optimal gear. And with that, we might actually have to respec to bump up our dexterity at some point. I think it's 100 and something for the requirement. Might be a little tough to get that through equipment, but it's still pretty good, giving us good resistances and stuff. You'll see our resistances almost maxed out. Pretty close across the board, and we could maybe try to optimize a little bit better. I'm not sure what we have for runes if we get rid of our tomes or something, but for convenience we're keeping them there. Still a smoke. We get Talrash is here for the resistance, life, mana, all that kind of stuff. Lifesteal's not bad either. All-res amulet, still rocking the rhyme in the bone shield. Found some rare boots that were a bit of an upgrade. We're still getting the faster run walk, but still, but now higher resistances with them. All-res 6 here. I've actually got a few rings that I could swap in and out with different resistances, but I think just the way it all kind of played out with our charms and stuff, this ends up balancing us the best. This is still one of our best items. The only thing that's actually reducing physical damage at 12% is actually physical. The magic damage reduced by 11, not as good as it looks like. It's applied before the resistances. So if you take 200 magic damage, it's reduced to 189, and then the 75% will be applied. So you're only reducing 3 damage or something, which really isn't that great. But still, everything else on it quite good. Here's just life and fire resist, and then I think we had this before. Increased attack speed, javelin and spear skills, very good. Then all of our charms is mostly life and resistances is kind of what you're getting here. Now as far as actually going into hell, I'm just gonna top up here while I'm talking. So the biggest thing to worry about is lightning immunities, right? We've got pretty much all of our damage comes from lightning, so anything that's lightning immune gonna be pain in the ass to kill. But we can summon this Valkyrie to help a bit, and with our mercenary, who I don't know if I've shown enough, has an insight now, which is gonna help us regen our mana extremely fast, and then just kind of other random crap here. The open wounds on this is nice. I don't know about the helmet, probably doesn't really matter, but it's good for the res. So they're going to have to deal with lightning immune stuff, or we're just going to have to run past them. I think a lot we're just going to run past, but if there's small groups or whatever, we'll play a little bit more controlled than we did with the other 2 acts. So it's going to be up to these 2 to kill them. And with the terrible AI, you might notice summoning the Valkyrie, you know, near enemies kind of thing to get them to actually be targeted or get them to focus on the right groups. Other than that, with the immune to lightning monsters, we might also be resetting maps. So if you just like save and exit after you see there's a whole bunch of lightning immunities in an area, it's going to keep the same map, but it will re-roll the enemies that'll spawn in there. And there's like a certain set of enemies. So if it's really bad, really nasty, we're just going to save and exit probably and reset that. And then finally, I think the only other thing I'm a little bit worried about, some of the big D2 streamers have mentioned that they think in the remastered version some enemies are doing way more damage than they should. I think some also doing less, which doesn't bode well for hardcore. So let's just hope that we don't kind of sense the same thing. I'm not sure there's any like hard evidence for that. I think it's more just kind of a gut feel. Feels like people are taking more damage than they're used to, but you know, if we just stay back and don't get hit, then it's not really a problem. So that's going to kind of be our goal. You'll see, yeah, like this with the insight is how fast we're regenning our mana, which is just super convenient. On hard now, yeah, so this is the hardest difficulty at this point. This is where stuff gets pretty intense, pretty real. So let's hope we hope this isn't our last video with with the Amazon. Yeah, hell mode, that's right. Yeah, after this, the only thing to really do is there's like these uber bosses you can kill, which are kind of the, I don't know if you could call it the end game or whatever. It's the closest thing this has to an end game. Yeah, there's a nightmare. It's so it's normal, nightmare, and then hell is what they call it. But yeah, it's basically like a normal, medium, hard type thing. I just want to pay attention to how much XP we're getting here. Decent amount. I think Cold Plains is going to be up this way. But yeah, you actually have to like beat the previous difficulties to unlock. Or is it over this way? Maybe. Yeah, there's like no pathway. I guess it must be over this way. Yeah, you just go through the game, beat it, and whatever difficulty it unlocks the next one. Yeah, the purple potion is pretty much essential. Rejuvenation is going to be like an instant heal. So might be spamming that 3 button a lot. Do we happen to get Bishy Bosh here? No. Sometimes Bishy Bosh will just happen to be right by the waypoint there. It's a really good farming spot. Often worth re-rolling maps until you get it. If you want something... oh, what am I doing? If you want something real early to gain some XP on or farm some hell level equipment, you know?
I hear foul creatures about.
So I don't expect much of this will be bad. I think we might have some troubles once we get to like the underground passage is kind of where I'm a little unsure. I think we should run back and do this. Let's see. Yeah, so these are immune to cold as well. So nothing lightning in here. But you'll get those tainteds. I think it's tainteds or maybe some other version of them, but the big lightning ball shooting monsters. And those things can be really problematic. Did I see the Battlegrounds build that you posted on Discord? Was it recent? If it was recent, I probably didn't see it. I do remember one of them on there. Been a while though. Might have to refresh my memory. Do we have anything in here? No. Okay. Oh, today? Yeah, I don't think I saw it today then. Yeah, it's also nice, there's not like tons of enemies here in Act 1. There is more in higher difficulties, so, you know, you'll encounter still more like boss groups and things like that. But it's in the later acts that you're really going to get swarmed and killed. It was crazy. So what did you end up with then? Alright, we'll play this boss pack a little safe. I do want to run up and hit this guy just to see. Alright, he didn't hit us. Let's see how much damage we would end up taking. Sometimes I like just kind of testing the waters, see how potent stuff is. It can pay off later if you get like a mental image of about how much damage you're going to be taking. An 11, 2,043, and a 34, 10,549. Those are big numbers. And a 34, 990. Jesus. Well, I'm assuming you won, but yeah, as long as you can dodge poison, then you're all good. That's insane. Got second? You didn't even win with that? Oh my god. Alright, so you must not have dodged poison then. Okay, so this is it for the den. Should actually get those identify scrolls as well. Sure, stock up on that. So I'm not sure where we want to put this skill point. This doesn't really help with synergies. So only, also, people might not know, only the base points of skills help for synergies. So if I put 1 into there, it's not like it gets 5 over here. It's just as good as putting it into lightning bolt or something like that. Can't go there. What's another point in pierce? It's only 2%. 5% for evade's not bad, and I think evade is better than these two, right? Not usually standing still. Maybe they're missile attack when walking or running. When attacking or standing still. I mean, that could be decent as well. This stuff's gonna buff here. Your opponent played something a bit similar and hit poison. Oof. And you couldn't roll for poison yourself. That's rough. That is rough. Decoy 20% life. Yeah, I just don't think we need to be more tanky. And I'm not sure we need more damage on this charged strike. Could be nice though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. What do we have? Like 1312 to 1353, and that's per bolt on 7 bolts. Yeah, not bad. You're playing a specific minion comp. Gives its health to another minion when it dies, and it keeps it all like after the battle. That's crazy. And a hero that lets you swap stats on minions. Wow. Oh god, I almost didn't see this ghostly dude. Yeah, it is nice once you're comfortable in hell. Like, you see all these boss packs and champion packs. Like, you can go to pretty much any area, and it's actually a pretty effective farming spot. As long as they don't have immunities to your stuff. I always got to be a little bit careful here. Like, extra strong is a really, really bad one. Cursed is a really bad one. Cursed is gonna like double the damage on double the damage that we take. and it lasts for way longer in hell. So we might actually even go back to town just to like remove curses sometimes when we get hit. Kind of depending on the situation, because it can also just be perpetual. Yeah, both of our skills are lightning skills, so one is like an up-close stabby one, and that's like what gets released from it. So really good single target damage, and then when we throw this, it can split into up to 25 bolts of lightning if there's enough stuff to hit. And because we've got Pierce, it'll like go through and bounce off walls. It's like easily the best. Yeah, see, these are immune to lightning. These are immune to lightning. So you see, we do like literally nothing to it except whatever the javelin does for base damage. But yeah, if you're playing a Javazon, this is pretty much the only way to go. Now, is Rakanisha get like lightning immunity or just resistance? Because he's... Oh yeah, he's only immune to fire. Interesting. I just want to kill him for the XP, but he's there we go, doing a good job of dodging. So like this is kind of what we're dealing with from our Valkyrie and Mercs. Like you'll see, they can slowly pick away at these lightning immune guys, but if there's like a huge pack of them, you don't want to rely on this as your way to get through. Another thing worth mentioning, oh, this is the underground passage. Okay, so this could be tough. Waypoints are very, very valuable in hell as well, because there's a good chance that you're gonna like panic, save, and quit, or like I said, if the monsters you roll in an area are just like way too tough, you're gonna want to reset. And yeah, waypoints that you might not normally want suddenly become a lot more valuable. Even just like, you know, catacombs, jail, stuff like that. The remaster is also considerably darker, to the point where I often get surprised by people. So these ones aren't bad, these vile hunters, but I think, is it the spear women or whatever? They actually are lightning immune, so depending on the weapon they're using could be an issue. But I haven't seen any tainteds, which is nice. Everything here is manageable so far. The maps are also larger in Nightmare and Hell. If you're in like a dungeon, it's larger. I believe if you're outside, it is the same size. Oops. We'll actually check these gauntlets, even though they're ethereal. They can roll stuff like Jav skills. So yeah, because lightning enchant, not fun. Probably just leave that. But because the maps are bigger, you gotta be either really on your game about map reading, or just be aware that running towards the exit, you could be running for like a really long time. Let's just play it safe. Stock up here. Used to play this a lot? Yes. Yes. This is one of these games that I would come back to almost like every year or two, like clockwork. Like it's just, I loved it so much. And so yeah, watched lots of streamers who kept playing it even before the remaster, and learned a lot of those tricks and stuff. So that's where most of the knowledge comes from, but also just experience and figuring some stuff out as well. Won a Battlegrounds tournament yesterday. Nice. What was it actually, like for money or just like a random sign-up thing? Either way, it's pretty cool. Well, sometimes if you get at the wrong angle, so you'll notice your lightning bolts won't actually connect, which is kind of weird. Oh, it's a streamer that hosts him. Oh, okay. Well, let's not die. So yeah, even just like one physical attack there, that's, you know, 150 damage, something like that. You can imagine extra strong and cursed on a special dude, and you could just be dead. Terrible charm. There's 7 every week? Oh, okay, so taken real seriously. And I don't know if it's more likely to be down here or up here. It's supposedly, I reread the map reading stuff, and it's supposedly straight from the exit. But you also like know that level 2 of this place is a little further up. But sometimes I find it difficult to know what's going to be which way. I'm going to say this is it. Okay. Oh, but it's a small amount. You want $7 for first. Well, for some reason that just makes it cooler. Even if like $7, you know, it's probably not a lot of money to most people. It's just cool to say that you won money. You're a professional Battlegrounds player, you know. Terrible. Boy, dark here too. Well, in the dark wood, of course. I pay $5 a month to participate, and the prize pool is $10 for the tournament. Okay, gotcha. Well, that's cool. That sounds like fun. And congrats, of course. Can't say I'm surprised that you won, though. You're one of the top Battlegrounds players on ladder. Won $27 so far this month. Oh my god. So that's, what, more than 5xing your investment? You're rich. I think we will go get Kane since we, like I said, waypoints are pretty valuable here if we can find it. And we already cleared out the area with Rock and Nishu and the stones, so might as well. You really don't need to rescue Kane. If you don't get him, he just hangs out in town anyway, but you just have to pay him for, alright, so we're still gonna get the scroll. You just have to pay him for identifying stuff, which honestly isn't that big of a deal, because a lot of times, like, you're using the scrolls anyway, because it's more convenient. And the stupid Herodric Cube identify bug that they introduced, so yeah, don't need it, but it's a little convenient. Plus, Deckard Kane's my boy. Gotta get him out of that cage, you know? God, I was gonna attack there. Yeah, dude, you're rich. $27. It's big money.
It's love.
I'll forget it. I mean, gauntlets can be okay. It just takes a little bit of time to identify them. Like I said, they can have like plus skills and stuff. Alright. Cursed here. I want to see how much damage she's taking. Pretty much nothing. She's just super tanky. Lightning Enchanted means they'll be resistant to lightning, but not like immune. Alright, should probably not just stand there and watch. Gonna buy an island for that money? Well, that's maybe a little bold, you know. Oh, there's the tree. Alright, let's head back. $27, you could buy a couple pizzas, you know. Live rich for a day. Feed yourself for a day. Also got to be a bit careful because going through portals, another bug that they introduced, you can just die while the loading screen's going. I haven't really had that issue before, but I've noticed it with farming. You can start clicking while you're still on the loading screen. Your character will move around. It's a little troubling. I know they tried to fix it before release, but apparently there was some issue with it, so they didn't. I guess we'll heal our guy. Maybe another one. Alright, there we go. Okay.
What a strange looking tree.
I forget, did we find the waypoint in this area already? I think we did, right? Isn't the wand worth a lot? Yeah, it is, but we've got so much money now, like, so we got 334 there, 838 in our shared stash, and like, at this point we do lots of, yeah, okay, we do. At this point, like, I do lots of farming offline and stuff, and that's like just a quicker way to make money because you can set up your inventory and stuff for sales. I just don't like having to pick stuff up, swap it with charms, then sell it, and then, you know, put the charms back in so you get the effects. But yeah, generally speaking, like, going through the game, when you got room in your inventory, you might as well be picking up anything that's plus skills. So wands, staves, certainly class helmets, all that kind of stuff. Alright. Nice light show.
A great war were fought here.
And these guys are immune to lightning, so see ya.
Deckard, Kane, go to the rogues' camp without delay.
Okay, chill. Yelling a little loud there. And then we found the way, right? It's up over here, I think. So yeah, so far not too bad. I'm not actually sure where our biggest obstacle is supposed to be with lightning immunities, like as far as the 5 acts go. I actually think lightning's probably one of the better elements to go with. Another thing that's kind of interesting, I don't remember offhand the exact rules. Now I do want to find a waypoint for this area in case I want to do count as farming for ruins. Yeah, one thing that's really interesting about these immunities is you can lower the resistances of enemies, but there's like special rules for exactly how it applies. So I can't remember offhand, but basically if something has like, say, 110% resistance and your thing gives like minus 20%, alright, we'll just hang back. It doesn't lower it to 90. There's like a certain threshold for breaking the immunity, and then after you've broken it, it starts to apply. So something like that. But I think lightning in hell, most things that are lightning immune are sitting like right at 100. They're not actually well beyond it, whereas lots of the like cold and fire ones. Oh nice, we got that. Any chance the tower's close? A lot of, yeah, the cold and light or fire are actually like well above 100, so it's tougher to break those resistances. I'm just gonna go repair real quick. So yeah, that makes it really good, and there's actually like a very highly coveted helm. I want to say it's like a diadem or a circlet or I don't know, something like that. That'll drop in hell. That'll lower lightning resists on enemies. So if you're a Javazon, it's like the best helm you can get by a mile. So, I mean, if we could find that, our lives would just be, you know, so much easier. But I don't think the chances of finding it just a regular play without some grinding are very high. It's like Griffin's something. Griffin's Eye or something? There's also stuff you can give your mercs that will lower enemy resistances. But again, I want to say it's Infinity is the ruin word. That gives like a conviction aura. And that conviction aura will lower all resistances. But I think it's a very difficult one if you're going to farm it yourself.
This is the site of Andariel.
I don't like this place. Opening doors, sometimes there'll just be like a million enemies on the other side of a door. So that's why you'll see I'm being real cautious and backing up, you know. Okay, this tile here means we gotta go up this way. And it gets especially worse as you get into like the catacombs and stuff. I find jail and catacombs. How's this? Okay, cold man. We don't mind that. Okay, not too bad. I am going to go for the hammer. Yes, even just like that is annoying. But imagine if that was like a boss pack with some real nasty affixes. Like that. Fire enchanted. Ugh. See, that's one of those things I want to test out, how much damage that explosion on death is going to do from fire enchanted. But I also don't, because, you know, why risk it? Okay, so something's going to be to the left of the entrance, either the hammer or the exit. It's going to be random which one. And then I guess this area is going to be bigger, because we're in hell, so I have to do a lot of exploring. I'm not sure if it's every... Oh my god, every single dungeon that's larger, or just some of them, but pretty sure it's most. That's Eyes and Hearts, which is pretty much useless. Oh, yeah, this Valkyrie is like a must-have in hell. I really don't think we needed it in Nightmare. We really just saved ourselves a respec by not getting it, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Still got 2. But yeah, if you're gonna be doing this solo, it's just so nice to have something to tank for you. So I guess after we do this, we'll also have 2 imbues. I'm not sure what we're gonna imbue, because I might go through the effort of trying to farm for that Griffin's Helm. I don't know exactly how hard it is, other than it's pretty hard. Oh god. Which means that imbuing like a circlet wouldn't really be worth it, or a diadem. Because normally those are really good. It's going to give like bonus skills and things like that. So I don't know what like the next best thing would be. Maybe some boots, honestly, because ours are just rare. They're decent. Maybe. Don't know what the odds of rolling that on gloves would be. And for some reason, I think it's actually better to have blue gloves as an Amazon. It's another kind of like interesting thing about this game. Something I like. All right, so I guess the hammer's over here. Is there's a few particular things where magic items will actually roll better than rare items. Like, it's just impossible for rare items to roll certain things. I want to say like 40% increased attack speed might be one of those things, which I know we don't have here, but it's something like that. Maybe it's 30. But yeah, so many little details. Wait, I did pick that out, right? Jeez, my brain. So many little details that they just don't tell you in this game. You gotta kind of figure out on your own. What are these? Immune to fire. Okay, I don't mind that. Need a poison's fine. Now we want to go straight, right? We don't really have an option, alright. Oof. You down in there? Thank you. Might as well get a mana. Yeah, as long as we can distance ourselves and, like, not get caught, I think we're gonna be good. That's really how I think most hardcore characters die, is you just overextend for 1 second. And you get bursted down before you can heal. Because even if we run into a real nasty pack, right, we've always got to save and exit at our disposal. Now this curse, along with broken jabs, great excuse to go home. So yeah, like if you don't know, Akara will just take off the curse from your head when you talk to her. Any chance it's decent? No, not really. Mana stolen can be good. Low res though. Not for us, anyway. Okay. Yeah, and then you also want to get good at reading the descriptions on those enemies as fast as you can. Hover over them, try to see what they do, because usually you can't tell just by looking at them. And they've got so many things, even if you can tell, you know, one of the affixes. Can't tell the rest. Oh, nice. Knew it was straight, but didn't think it'd be that close. I always forget on jail level 3. Like every single run I've forgotten, but I think it's right. No, we're gonna try, right? Just pray. And then yeah, like every level is basically gonna be another like 17 hit points plus the skill. Skill which is, you know, maybe not that big of a deal at this point, but 17 HP, like even late into the game, is still not bad at all. Yeah, I don't think this can go anywhere. Yeah, it's the way the tile is. Oh. I always like charms, except for shitty ones like that. Yeah, the one area, just kind of like trying to think ahead to the other acts. The one that I'm guessing is going to be a huge problem is the maggot layer. We don't have teleport right now. I've actually got an amulet that gives teleport if I want, but I will probably just buy a teleport staff and put it on the alternate weapon set. Amazon has the worst cast rate of every class. Like every class has different cast rates and hit recovery windows and all kinds of stuff. There's, once again, so much hidden in this game. So she's not like the greatest for teleporting, because if you get yourself teleported into trouble, you can't often get out. That conviction aura is like the worst goddamn thing ever. It lowers our resistances so much. Thank you for killing it. But yeah, in areas like the maggot layer, it might just be like, I'm not sure if they're lightning immune or just like resistant. I'm kind of speculating here, but it might be the easiest way through a bunch of lightning resistant / immune things. Okay, I guess you can't be to the right. Maybe it is the left. Just casually explore this whole area, it's fine. At least we're getting good experience everywhere we go. Yeah, here we go. Nice. Alright. I'm just going to take a quick washroom break. But I'll be right back. We'll try to finish up Act 1 here. Alright. Good to go. I forget. Did we just come back from here? Right. So Andariel's actually like a good good farming spot for hell, because like, oh, these are lightning immune, of course. Because you're always gonna get the bug where it's like first time killing her. But I'm not going to concern myself too much with getting a level 2 waypoint. If I do want to come back and farm Andy, I'll just do that at a different time. But the catacombs can just be like so big that it's obnoxious to... I guess should be fine. Obnoxious to run too much through. So if we find it, we find it. If not... it's all good. Yeah, of course this is gonna be... yeah, it's gonna be giant, and it's all random, and there's all these doors and small rooms. Okay, fire immune. Cool. Alright, doesn't look that scary. Let me in. So these are the types of guys we don't like tainted, afflicted, oh god. Stuff like this, just all kinds of nasty. I'm not sure how much we care about getting through there. Nothing there, get us out. But yeah, that's where I generally just recommend running past them. That's what I would consider like too much shit to deal with. If there's just a couple, then yeah, sure, go right ahead, but heal them up there. Now luckily that Valkyrie can take tons of punishment. Don't really want my Merc dying though. Of course I can just revive him, but you know, that takes time. Yeah. Come on, get in here. That's the other annoying thing. They've got like ranged attacks. Okay, I'm gonna throw this so it hopefully bounces and kills any shamans. Really yuck in here. But yeah, the fact they've got ranged attacks, it's like they won't come closer to these guys. Oh, it's this guy again. Thank you. Sure it is. Alright. More of these. I kind of try to scoot past as much as I can. Don't want to get myself into too precarious of a spot, but also a little impatient. Plus, your guys will like teleport up ahead if you run ahead, so you don't have to be like too worried about them getting caught on these enemies that take forever to kill. Just ignore that guy. Alright, level 2. Oof. More tainteds, don't like that. It's actually nice when she teleports ahead and kind of lights the area up. Nice bit of scouting. Whoa. Don't want to get into a coughing fit and die. That would be sad. Okay, close to a level. Which would be what, 76? Yeah. 75 now. We'll take every bit of extra HP we can. Oh god, see, this is just not cool. Not cool at all. Let's go repair. I think I'm probably gonna just circle back and try to avoid that area when we go back. Yeah, those champions might actually be worse than a boss pack even. Okay, I'm worried about the loading times as well. Yeah, I'll try to skirt over here, see if we can't have some luck. Extra strong, but we're fine. Well, we still got this option. Let's take this before we go back and face the spooky dudes. And that was a short path. Yeah, so that's like the kill speed you're looking for a normal one. Ugh. Alright, well. Please, Merc and Val could do something. Very nice. Well, that's not so bad. For whatever reason, they didn't all aggro at once. I guess I'll grab that till we get another full one. Yeah, really wasn't too bad at all. Grab the full rejuve. You can also make full rejuves out of 3 small ones in the cube. So, I mean, you don't have to find them, but they get pretty common in hell. But they're like 100% life mana. Oh, look, even a couple more. We're gonna start on our second belt spot of them then, because they are so common. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so they're 100%, whereas the regular rejuves are just 35. So it is like actually a huge upgrade. Okay, I might go the extra mile to get the waypoint here, just because we've explored so much of this area. Could save me some grief in the future. Of course, we might just find it first anyway. I kind of have a feeling this is the staircase. Oh no, this is the waypoint. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, well there's not... And you can see the floor as well. Something people might not know, so like that kind of indicates that there's some champions or boss groups in there. And then you can also hear the like growling and grumbling. So if you really want to play safe or you're really nervous, you can kind of just get up close to the door and get an idea of what's on the other side. And then on the lower levels, that can be a good indication of where to get experience real quick. Nice time to just drink some water. Thank you. Yeah, generally the exits are going to be like kind of in the corners, so you're, even though it's random, you're kind of making your way to the edge as fast as you can. Not sure if it's really worth going up here. No. I'm gonna check down here first. Seems more likely. Not sure if that's just my own personal bias, or sometimes with the tiles, I think you can tell, and I'm sure like speedrunners have all kinds of little things that they can tell based on the tiles. But after you play enough of the game, you kind of have a gut feeling for where things are. But it does not look like I was right in this case. Okay, there we go. And then that's it. That's Andy. And I will go... Oh, our guy died, though. Well, I'll revive him. Jeez, I don't even know what killed him.
Yes?
42k? Yeah, it can get expensive. Like, as they level up, they cost more and more. It's really not that difficult to get money, but... yeah, you really like to have the guy, so... you could lose money pretty quick. Alright. You stay on those. We'll take these out. Can we get one good charm today? Like, the charms we've gotten have all been, like, worse than shit you would see in normal. Oh, God. Okay. Fire res. I'll keep it. I don't know. I mean, I'm at max now. I think I might actually have like 5 in here or something. Another 7. I just wanted to check out the scepter real quick. Yeah. Whoa! Alright, that's why we hang back. She's actually taking damage. Come on, this is what I'm paying you for. Get in there. I'll heal him up. Yeah, and as random as these things seem, there's, like, when you're beating dudes up, there's kind of like a deterministic pattern to it, so you can find a little crook and just not get hit. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. And now, the funny thing is, I find in Diablo, like, the bosses, the act bosses, tend to be like the easiest part of the game in hell. Of course, as I say that, I'll probably die, but... oh, wow. Well, I'm gonna go revive my guy.
Hello.
But yeah, I think most people die to just like random packs than bosses. She actually does more damage than I was expecting. If you can just go target the Valkyrie, that would be lovely. Hello? So this is where we'll just like resummon, try to get her on it? No? Alright, whatever. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Probably don't need any of that stuff. Maybe a little bit of overkill, and yeah, now we're losing all of our money. Thanks a lot for dying, buddy. And we're on to the next act.
Hello.
Oh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and do the sewers at least. I don't know how much Act 2 I'm feeling like doing today. Yeah, should be good. So I don't think the sewers will be that bad. I don't know about Radament himself. I'm gonna check down here then. Radament himself, I assume, is immune to poison. I don't know about lightning. And maybe a couple of the skeletons around him are lightning immune. But I think everything else here is going to be fire poison, I guess. Whoa, okay. I don't like that. dude's dead. Ugh. I'm actually surprised that guy died that fast. Alright, play it safe. Fine. Let's actually get some potions. Maybe save us a trip later. But yeah, so this is where the money starts to eat. But we'll get it back quickly when we go back to doing any kind of farming at all. Really easy to get like 10, 20,000 from lots of items that you're finding later on. Maybe the exit actually is there. I don't know. I find in these sewers, if I don't find the next level right away, I tend to guess the direction wrong, like every time. Oops. Yeah, so that alone doesn't deal that much damage, but you do have to worry about, say, like a conviction aura is going, and then you get hit by that. And suddenly it's like you don't have any of that resistance on. Oh, look at that. We hate our stupid curses here. Don't care about route. Grim Shield? Socketed Grim Shield? We might have one of those already, but I think it's only like 90 defense. Would actually be something good to throw to make like another rhyme out of if we wanted just a bit more defense. I usually don't go for any kind of like defense optimization on items, as you see from the breastplate made out of, or smoke made out of breastplate. And even with that, with the smoke, I created it out of the breastplate thinking, oh, I didn't want to farm another kind of light armor that has 2 sockets. You know, it's going to take a while, probably. And I think like not long after that, maybe half an hour or an hour after that or something, I found like a 2-socketed mage plate, a superior 2-socketed mage plate with like 200 and something armor. It's just ridiculous, but you know, at these levels, defense means so little. Oh yeah, see, and then this is back to the other entrance. God, I am always wrong on these sewer trips. So I don't think it's going to be there. I think that's just a dead end, but I guess I should have just kept going this way. Sometimes it's like a straight shot right to, yeah, it is. Straight shot right to the next level. And I know it can have a bit of a curve there, but I don't know. Should have poked a little further, I guess. Just getting a little bit of money. Yeah, and then it's like right here anyway. Jeez. Alright. Quick repair. Definitely gonna need it. It's the other nice thing about, if you can find Titan's Revenge as a Javazon, they just replenish themselves, so I don't know exactly how fast it is, but it seems like you don't really have to repair at all, or very often anyway. Cool, these are also fire immune. I think there's some later, a different variation of the Sand Raiders that might be lightning immune. It's alright. Ow. I don't like that. I'm not going to head back to town to get this thing off, but you'll notice, unless we get something else over our heads, like a shrine or a different curse or something, you'll see just how long this lasts. And it's absolutely crazy. I think I highlighted it before, maybe not, but you know, the mercenaries you get in normal and hell will oh god, at least the curse is gone. They'll have like the same effects as each other, but the ones that you get in Nightmare will have like different auras and things like that. There we go. Nice angle there. So yeah, we swapped from the normal one to a Nightmare one a while ago. We've got this Holy Freeze aura, which is why you'll see lots of even the cold immune stuff, I believe, gets frozen from it. It's just a way to like slow them in their attacks. Really, really handy. Ort Ruin, don't need it. I'm gonna skimp on the Merc for a bit. Alright, really don't need this waypoint. I gotta go back for the repair anyway. I don't know how much the Merc is gonna actually help us against Radament though. The Valkyrie can tank pretty well. I think he's just gonna die pretty much immediately. We should melt stuff, so yeah, we'll be a little stingy, I think. Get these going again. Luckily it's the same person to heal in this act as repair. Act 3 is always the worst when you gotta run over to Hrotley there. Okay, cool, they're cold as well. Soul Ruin I think is actually pretty good. Ugh. That just looks normal too, it's the worst. Lightning Enchanted, well, go Valkyrie. You can do it. Yeah, like this is the exact type of situation where you can just get really carried away. It's like, oh, it's so annoying to wait for the kill, let me just run past. You get hit by a bunch of lightning, walk into a group like this, and you know, it's just like a really silly death, so. I don't like re-rolling hardcore characters if I can avoid it. Superior Mage Plate, not bad. Armor Shrine's probably not going to do that much, but what it is good for is if we run into another cursed group, the Shrine will override the curse. So oftentimes I'll just leave shrines up like that, and then if I got to double back from here, like say these guys curse us, it's just a convenient way to get it off. This is not it. Thought maybe that was the room with Radament, but it's always going to be like some kind of square room filled with enemies.
Not enough mana.
But if you're facing like any direction, so kind of tough to tell when you roll up on it. Sure. Okay, nothing good. Probably just a dead end here. I guess I'll check. The increased map size, yeah, it's not impossible that it keeps going, but it's useless. I guess we'll try over here. Oh. Boy, just not getting the maps today, are we? Well, actually, I suppose we did have the map on level 1. We just didn't realize it. Okay, so these guys are immune to lightning. This is Radament. It's kind of what I meant when I said I was expecting some of them might be immune. I don't think Socket of Chaos armor is that good, is it? Shit. And the problem is he can revive those guys as well, so you got to be kind of efficient in your killing. Oh, of course I got to repair. Still gonna skimp on the merc. Yeah, it's fine. Make do with our 2 potions. Shit. So this is where it's a little problematic. Oh, we might even have to save and exit. Come on. There we go. Okay, anything we can do? I don't think so. We did that. No. Kill the one. Alright, the load time's gonna be a bit of an issue, but let's get our merc. Gonna help kill stuff faster. That was a very stupid position to put ourselves in. But a great demonstration. I was hoping we could sneak around to the other side to kill Radament and not have to worry about the resurrects. I was also hoping that we'd be put on the other side of this guy when we respawned, but this should be alright now. What is he? So he's lightning enchanted, which is a bit scary. And let's heal our Merca. See how much damage we do when we get him. Oh, fuck me. Oof, not great. Not great at all. Okay. Attempt number 2. Gonna have to be, there, preemptively, I guess. But let's take 2 out of there. Okay. Get a quick repair. Get our guy back. Yeah, so okay, lightning enchanted, we can deal damage, it's just slow as hell. Maybe I should even be patient and just try to drag these guys away, the horrors, and that way they're not getting revived, but let's see. I think these guys are going to be problematic almost no matter what, but take out what we can. Radament's probably healing right now, so That's not great. It's another lightning dude. I might just have to like live with this though. 'Cause I think this dead guy is near him anyway. Get in there. I mean, this does technically do damage. Barely. Hey, stop it. And he's dead. God, when she dies, it's like the most terrifying sound in the world. No, no, no. Keep attacking over there. Boy. Okay. Not going great. Oh, I think our Merc weapon does poison too. Is that right? Probably doesn't help if that's the case. Might have to just feed him like full rejuvenation potions. It's not even a huge deal to get the skill point. I just, you know, like to have it. Yeah, there's Deadly Strike. I think it's Deadly Strike. Not the Open Wounds thing, is that right? Oh no, it is Open Wounds. The Open Wounds will prevent heals on him. So maybe we're doing okay there. Give him a potion. Okay, I think we're in the loop. I think we got it. Nice. See, that's why the Valkyrie's so good. It's just health for mana, basically. Almost like a shitty mana shield. Uh-oh, he turned around. Alright. You better appreciate that full rejuvenation potion. Uh-oh. Bad spawn. There we go. He gets a crappy one now. Hey! Don't do that. Easy. Easy. No troubles. Oh, what do you mean? Man. Whew. And that's not even with immunities. That's just a good old resistance. Oops. Wait, do we have to talk to her? I never talk to her to get the discount. I usually just get the skill and then keep on running through the game. But yeah, I think we'll just put it into here. Up our charge strike a bit more. I think it's better than any of this kind of stuff, but not sure. Not a huge deal, but just kind of a small optimization. But I think that's all I'm going to do for today. Definitely continue the hell run at some point. Yeah, not sure how difficult the next few acts are going to be. It seems like we're geared out pretty good. As long as we don't run into some crazy packs. And, yeah, I don't know. We might run into one or two more situations like that where we gotta get a little creative with some bosses that we're, like, forced to fight. Again, might do a little bit of grinding off stream. Something like a Bishi Bosch setup, or might do some count stuff or whatever, but we might just get right back into it. But tomorrow we're is it tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna be off, and then the day after we're gonna be back on like the Hearthstone ladder grind. We're gonna be hitting it pretty hard in the first week. try to get to classic legend kind of things. So that's the immediate plan. Don't know when we'll be doing more Diablo. Don't know when it's going to be more of the Javazon, but yeah, it'll be streamed when it happens. So I know there's some interest in seeing some more of the Javazon, how that goes through hell. So yeah, don't worry, it'll be coming at some point. Yeah, I think that's it for upcoming plans and stuff. So thank you, everyone who watched on Twitch today, everyone watching on YouTube as well, and we'll see you next time.